Hey YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. As the title says, this is going to be 4 tips on growing your small business. These 4 tips have definitely helped my company tremendously, and so I thought I'll share them with you. So, starting off, the first tip would be social media platforms. It's really important to make as much accounts as possible and get very active and creative on them. I know when I first started, I only used Instagram, and because I made a separate account, and Instagram is what I was used to because Instagram, of course, is used for photos. So I was always posting photos on there and videos. And then I thought to myself, I'm not getting as much people as I thought I would. So what is it that I should do? And I just started to get a little more creative. And I would post on Instagram and then it'll go on Facebook because it's linked. And I was like, well, why don't I just post on Facebook? So I get back on Facebook and I post to the marketplace, and it brought me so much traffic, because you're putting a product out there, people are viewing it, and it would bring traffic onto Instagram. And then I would do the same thing with Twitter and then with Pinterest. And so I would say the top 5 platforms that I know about and that I used and that I think you guys should use, it would be Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Pinterest. So those are the 5 platforms that you want to use. So it's very important that you make an account with them and just post your pictures and your videos of your product and try to do different things so that way, use different aesthetics also to make it pop and stand out from the other ones. And always remember to use the proper hashtags so that way, you can bring in that traffic. I like to think like the consumer. Whenever I was looking for someone, for instance, to like do my hair, like the girl that actually does my hair, I found her through a hashtag on Instagram. So a lot of people like to use the hashtags when they're looking for something. So always make sure that you use the proper hashtags under your post. Tip number 2 would be a website. It's okay to, make a separate page or, to post on the social media platforms, but a website is very important. A lot of people who has reached out to me that didn't know that I had a website would always ask, do you have a website? I want to see the prices. That will help a lot because you don't want to have all these people hitting you up and then you have to give them all this information that they could just get off of your website. And then it's way more like official. There's a lot of things that are going on nowadays and people are really like iffy about, businesses. So when you have a website, it really helps the person feel more secure and want to purchase off your website and do business with you. So my next tip would be marketing. Now, you heard me mention being active on social media platforms, but when I speak about marketing, I mean making ads, promoting videos, taking really good pictures and videos of your product. That will help out a lot because it's all about what's attractive to the eye. So you want to make sure that you are finding different ways to make your content pop. And if there's a content on your page, on your profile that you notice, because you know how they have insights on social media. So like if you notice there's a certain product that people view the most, you can use that as an ad and pay for that ad. They start off real low at like $2 and up. And you run that ad for about a day, 2 days. That will bring out more exposure. So you can find people to wear your product or use your product and have them send their photos. That helps out a lot because then it shows real people are using your products and it makes people again feel comfortable with purchasing. You have to think like the consumer, and as a consumer, I know when I'm looking for something, I want to know how to use it. I want to see some really good pictures and really good videos on what is going on, how to use the product and how it is. So the fourth tip would be reaching out and networking. Reaching out and networking really helps out. It can be done on social media or in person, but if there's any like events going on in your neighborhood, I like to use Eventbrite whenever I'm looking for something. And on Eventbrite, they always have like networking events going on, so I like to go to those and meet people in person and promote my business that way. There's also pop-up shops that can be going on in your neighborhood, so you want to attend those and just basically just get yourself out there. Another thing you can do if you want to just do the social media side is influencers, big influencers. You can reach out to them. I will have in the next video what to email them when it comes to getting them to work with you. And just be prepared, because the amount that they ask for can sometimes be a little high for some people who are just starting off, but it is definitely worth it, because it all goes off of like how many followers they have. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be able to make the money back. And so it's worth it. And then you're also investing into your brand. So just think about it that way. So on social media, reaching out to influencers, that helps out. And then in person, going to networking events, pop-up shops, that's what will really help out. And going into my last tip is being different. I know I said only 4, but I'm gonna add a 5th one, and I would say being different, because with whatever you're doing, most likely there's somebody else who is also doing the same thing, and you just want to be able to stick out. And so find little creative ways to put your brand out there, find ways to help people, and it's definitely gonna be worth it at the end of the day. So again, these are my 5 tips. I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you enjoyed this video and it was helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and then also leave a comment below on your thoughts about what I gave, maybe some tips I probably left out. But like I said, there will be a part 2.